Yo, what's happening, Cowboys Nation? All my fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. It's your boy, the Real McCoy, coming at you, man, with another video, man. Before we go any further, say anything else, I want to get a few congratulations out the way, a shout out, you know what I mean, a few thank yous. Big ups to the New England Patriots, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, Patriots fans, winning yet another Super Bowl, record-breaking 5 Super Bowls, incredible. Shout out to my man Jamari Young. He's one of my subscribers. Jamari Young, he was one of my very first subscribers on my other YouTube channel. Him and I, we go way back. Jamari, we better be glad my Cowboys didn't make the Super Bowl. We would have beat you guys. But shout out to my man Jamari. He a Pats fan, the Pats Nation, man. I mean, just incredible that comeback. Big ups to them. Congrats to Jerry Jones. He's in the Hall of Fame now. Well deserved. Jason Garrett won Coach of the Year for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, Rookie of the Year. Most of you guys already know these things. I just wanted to put it out here on my channel. Dak Prescott, the inaugural Offensive Lineman of the Year award. Our Dallas Cowboys won that award. If healthy, we could win it every year, especially if we re-sign Ron Leary. We'll probably win it again next year. Oakland Raiders might have something to say about that. But I thought Zeke didn't win any awards. I thought Dak was going to get Rookie of the Year. I thought Zeke was going to get Offensive Player of the Year and Matt Ryan MVP. But Matt Ryan got MVP and Offensive Player of the Year, you know what I mean? But anyway, man, shout out to all those guys. I want to say thank you to you guys. I've got over 1,100 subscribers. Incredible to me. I mean, words can't describe how that makes me feel. Because when I first started off, I was like, man, nobody's going to want to listen to me. I'm just, an average guy. You got ESPN, NFL Network, things like that. But it's incredible to me, man. All the comments, and I try to respond to every comment. 1,100 subscribers, and I just started the channel a few months ago. It's incredible. I appreciate it. Every one of you guys, every comment, it means everything to me, man. Words can't describe how I feel. I love that, you know what I mean? So, got that out the way, man. I just want to say thank you, you know what I mean? I'm getting emotional. I'm just playing. But this video here, man, I won't make the video too long. This video here, I'm talking about in the 2017 draft, should the Dallas Cowboys trade back? Now, a lot of teams trade up. You want to get that one guy. You feel like that's the guy. We get him, he's going to change everything in our franchise. The Redskins did it recently to get RG3. I think the Eagles did it just last year to get Carson Wentz. If you feel like he's the guy that's going to make a difference, you do what you got to do, what you feel like was best for your franchise. But the Cowboys, because of where we pick in the draft and the needs of the team defensively, in my opinion, it might be something that I would consider. Now, I said it recently that, if I'm a GM, if I'm putting together, if I'm the decision maker, I personally always want a first round pick. I might consider trading back in the second to get 2, 3 third round picks, but I usually always want my first round pick. But never say never, you know what I mean? Now, this particular draft here, because most of us feel like we need defensive end and cornerback, this draft has that, a plethora. And there are 32 picks in the first round. The Cowboys picked 28th. If you're picking 28th in the first round, you're picking a guy who's borderline a second round grade, a second round talent. So if we trade back, because the first pick in the second round is pick 33. I mean, Landon Collins, for the all-pro safety for the Giants, I believe he was the first pick of the second round, day 2 of the draft, all-pro. It doesn't always pan out like that. But with the Cowboys, I believe, now, I don't want to trade back to the 40th spot. I don't want my first pick to be number 40. I think it would have to be, because the second round starts with the 33rd pick. It would have to be somewhere like 36, 35, something like that. You know what I mean? If I trade back and get 2 picks in the second round, I still think there will be quality players there in the second round as far as cornerbacks and defensive end and even safety, in my opinion. I think a guy like Dwayne Smoot from Illinois, he could, with the draft, you never know. He could still be on the board. Jordan Willis from Kansas State, he could possibly still be on the board. Terrell Basham from Ohio. I made a video saying unknown pass rushers from Ohio. Terrell Basham, he was on there. Derek Rivers was on there as well from Youngstown State. He got a sack in the Senior Bowl. So those are Muhammad. I don't want to chop up his first name. I don't want to mess up another grown man's name. But Muhammad from defensive end, 3-4 outside linebacker from the U down in Miami. He might still be available day 2. You know, that's why for this particular draft here, you know, it's something that, you know, I've been considering. Draft picks are vital. Why are draft picks so important? Because that's your future. You know, you get these picks, you know what I mean, you accumulate draft picks, you draft these guys, your coaches coach them up and develop them, you put them on the field, and before you know it, boom, you got a contender within like 3 years. You know, the Patriots, they do it. You know, they just won a Super Bowl, so it must be working. But if you continuously trade back, you have to trust your coaching staff to coach these guys up and develop them. Do you coach Jason Garrett that much? I don't know, you know what I mean? But this would be one time where I would consider it, because we can still get some valuable guys there later in the round, you know, in the second and third round. As far as safeties, you got Buda Baker from Washington. He may go first round. He might still be available day 2. The safety from Colorado, Tedrick Thompson. I like Tedrick. To me, Tedrick Thompson he's a single high free safety. I don't want him around the line of scrimmage. He makes a lot of business decisions as far as tackling. But you put him a single high free safety, let him roam the middle of the field, kind of like Earl Thomas for the Seahawks, and let him play sideline to sideline, make a play on the ball, he'll have more interceptions than Byron Jones, in my opinion. You know, he had 16 pass breakups. Speaking of Tedrick Thompson from Colorado, 16 pass breakups in the last season. 16 times he made a play on the ball. He led the Pac-12 with 7 interceptions. He might still be available in the second round. His teammate, Awuzie, the cornerback from Colorado, I think he's probably going to be there in the third round. So if we were to, to think about, if we were to trade back, get 2 picks in the second round, let's say the second round pick we already have, trade back from 28, we can get maybe a Derek Rivers or Dwayne Smoot or a Terrell Basham with our first pick in the second round. Draft maybe a Tedrick Thompson if he's still on the board, or a Buda Baker. Maybe draft a Awuzie in the third round, and we keep going on from there. You know what I mean? Because if this draft didn't have that, if it didn't have a plethora of positions that we needed, I wouldn't do this. You know what I mean? But because it is deep with players like that, I would consider it. Let me know what you guys think, Cowboys Nation, man. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Should they consider it? Should they do it? There are going to be some guys still available in the second and third, especially the second round, who play positions that we need, and depending on who we re-sign as a team. Both of our starting corners are free agents. We all know that. You know, so it's going to be interesting. Let me know what you guys think, Cowboys Nation, man. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out, man. Peace.